Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the gold market. So you can see how performance on the gold market, price behavior slowing before the Fed meeting. Generally, I do not know, does anybody from you is trading the gold market right now, because the trading range is really tight and we have just almost do not have few chances for any position taken. So not have any significant performance on the daily, on intraday charts, or small patterns. By taking a look at the overall picture here, despite what we expect in the Fed, we have on the top this evening star pattern. I would say that overall picture looks really bullish, which is because we have the great thrust up, and within the almost 2 weeks in a row, market even doesn't show the 30% retracement. It stands in a very tight range. Trend has turned bearish here, but you can see that price action is difficult to call as purely bearish. It mostly stands flat with this tight bullish consolidation in the shape of the pennant. All this stuff starts looking like some kind of the bullish dynamic pressure. But as you know, we have the Fed meeting today, and if Fed will bring some more hawkish comments in the statement, we still could get this drop down. From that standpoint, we're still watching for 21.15 area. This potential area where we could consider taking the long position, because this will be a great bread and butter opportunity, or bread and butter lookalike, because here probably we have already a bit more closed below the 3x3 moving average. If no comments will happen, some bearish comments, and the statement will be more neutral, in this case we probably should get upward continuation in the gold market. So my personal opinion, in general, I'm a bit conservative and I prefer to wait results of the Fed before taking any position, because if you would like to buy and the points with the entry of the bread and butter is not come yet. So from that standpoint, it also seems logical to wait. Making the bet on the Fed results, I prefer to not do this, because it's out of my control and I can't predict what the Fed will say. That's why it's more not an analysis, but some kind of the gambling, trying to make the bet on a particular result of a fundamental event. So in a shorter term in today's session, depending on the results, we could consider actually two moments. First of all, we still have a minor pattern on the fall time frame chart, which is actually bullish grabber. And without the circumstances in place, we could consider taking the short position with a minor downside continuation, as I said, to the 21.30 area. On the fall time frame chart, we have the bullish grabber right there, and suggesting the taking out with this stop. This easily could happen because of the same the Fed. And here we could get some kind of maybe ABCD pattern higher, or maybe this grabber might be the starting point of some upward continuation if it will happen close to the evening. Taking this pattern aside, on the hourly chart, potentially it might be formed the butterfly to the downside, because we have uncompleted ABCD pattern with the same OP around 21.30. As you can see, situation stands a bit well, tricky, not just because of the patterns, but because of the uncertainty and the fact that we can't really make any analysis and forecast, because everything depends on the particular event. From the trading purposes, it's also not very comfortable to act. Why? Because with the grabber in place, you could make the bearish bet only when the actually grabber will be erased, and this will happen only if market will drop below the C point. But in this case, you consider distance until the minimum target around 21.30, and we do not consider lower levels, such as because on the daily chart this is the level of the reversal. This particular market really could go lower. Well, in this case, anyway, you could take the position on the bearish side only when the market will break the C point. So you will have to wait. meantime, with this all bearish background in place, making the bet currently on the possible grabber, well, it is possible, but I don't know how it will be attractive to you. In this case, minimum target will be the OP around 21.65 if we get some kind of ABC pattern and the grabber will be completed. So you can see targets stands very small right now, at least those of them that we could forecast based on the patterns that we have in place. From that standpoint of view, if you do not want to make bet on the Fed performance in the Fed direction, I suppose that a better choice is to wait when the statement will be done and then to make the decision on the possible position taken. So if you would like to, you could choose what you like more. So depending on what you expect from the Fed. Using the common sense, following the common sense, it seems that the bears have a bit more chance to succeed because most probable that Fed definitely will not give any hint on rate cut. It means that the comments from the Fed will be either neutral or slightly bearish if some bearish notes will be in the statement. From that standpoint, it seems that bears have a bit more advantage, but it's not really very significant. So that's just some thoughts on the situation on the gold market. We have some patterns, but they are very small, and coming Fed meeting mostly destroys all advantages that we could get from these patterns, trading these patterns. But as I said, it's just well, in this analysis, a big part of personality today. It's my personal view. So if you like these patterns and you would like to trade it, it is really possible to do.